No Film School's NAB 2022 coverage is brought to you by Blackmagic Design and Creative Solutions, which consists of Small HD, Teradek, and Wooden Camera, and Atomos.
So we're here with ISO Joe Johnson, talking about the skater scope. Lay it on me, boss.
Hello, good to see you guys. So, skater scope, for those of you who are not familiar, it's a periscope lens system. Also has a built-in macro function. It can also achieve extreme low angles as well. So it is a specialty item here. But first snazzy thing I can show you is the 360 continuous image rotation here. So all you gotta move is your thumb, nothing else. How convenient is that, right? And
sick.
Flip of a switch, rotate this knob. All of a sudden, any prime you have mounted on the end of the system here
Wow.
becomes macro. So if you change it to your, like that's pretty close. Right? So if you're doing like a chicken nugget commercial, you're all set. That's all you need.
Let's just
Chicken nugget lens.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
So cool.
All right, but we're not done yet, okay? All right, so we're gonna back into normal mode, for lack of a better word. I'm gonna switch around to this side, okay?
Sure.
So, the tilt function here, simple release lever. So again, any variation in the tilt here, we're in periscope mode. If you're in straight on, it's borescope. Semantics, right? And one more axis of control you have is this locking ring. Allows you to rotate this way, and again, if we swing this way, we got you guys.
It's a transformer.
I mean, just look at the way that camera. It looks like a knee. It's like the thing looks like, except it's like when somebody breaks their knee playing football, and it's just like, no, a knee isn't supposed to go that way. That's what this lens looks like.
We're extending the lens. Is what we're doing here. Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Also has various mounting points up front here. So if you had a Fizz or any 3-channel system, you could attach motors to the prime here. It's PL on both ends. Currently, there's no full frame or LPL version. People ask me that all the time. It also comes in Nikon F mount.
Okay.
But to convert to that, you got to send it back to the factory in Germany.
Okay.
For a technician to take care of. And the light loss is T5.6. So rule of thumb, set your prime here, 5.6, and you're ready to go. So yeah, there is a gain in depth of field, but think of all the other cool things it can do. So
yeah, I mean, like I imagine this like, you know, for instance, you have the, you know, you go low mode on a tripod and you're still like 18 inches off the ground. Like you're not actually like as low as you want to go. Whereas like this, like literally the name Skater Scope tells you, like we're talking the dust, plumes of dust coming off as the basketball hits off the floor, the skateboard ollies off the ground. You want that shot, you use this device.
absolutely. For low angle shots people need, they usually go with the low angle prism. But this can actually go even lower, not like that far off the ground. Whereas like a heavy, bulky, low-angle prism, you know, not as versatile, not as compact.
And can't do the 360
No.
rotation.
No.
Can't you know? And also, I imagine like scenarios where even with nature photography or stuff like that, where
Can you guys demo the spinning again too? Sorry.
The internal or the
Any
external?
of it. I'm just gonna focus on the screen now. Yeah. Keep talking now.
I'm going to switch sides again here.
and just can you tell us what we're looking at? What's that called again?
This is internal horizontal correction, or just 360 rotation, continuous. You can do it forever, you know, until you run out of battery. So on their website, there's a handy dandy lens comparison chart here with what works well, what doesn't work so well.
Okay.
But like with any prep, any specialty application like this, you know, always test before you go and shoot.
This feels like something that like a Spike Jonze would use. You know, when you see sometimes those directors who choose, like find the most like innovative shots, and you're like, how do they do that? And like, you know, I think also just because the name's skater, like Spike Jonze was the guy who literally invented skateboarding while like filming. And it's like stuff like this is like, for me as a filmmaker, it gives you ideas.
Absolutely.
What's the coolest thing you've seen somebody shoot with this?
Oof. Probably the coolest thing I've seen somebody shoot with this. Again, it's just going into the macro mode and the extreme close focus you can do. Tabletop work, product shots. I'd say that.
What is the thing that you've seen so big that you were like, whoa, like?
Probably Big Mac. So yeah. So.
Feeling good. Feeling good. Joe, thank you so much for demoing this.
Of course.
We look, and it's available for rent at Brent and Sawyer? Or?
Yeah, available. This is our rental unit. We also have one in sales. We're the U.S. distributor for P&S Technik.
Perfect.
And there are not that many around. They're hard to get, but we have one ready to ship right now.
You know where to get it. ISO Joe Johnson. Boom.
Boom.